All right. Hey everyone. Just gonna see here. Adjust. This is Amy Lundberg, and I thought I would pop on because I thought I would discuss in today's day and age. I got caught in the worry loop and in that whole negative energy. And I wanted to talk to you, at least talk to my subscribers and the clients, past clients, about something that you might catch yourself worrying about when you are getting clips of the world news. If you're getting clips of, for me, it was the banking system, it's um, the earthquakes, it's just everything. And it's even just all of the movies that are coming out that are just violent and negative and a lot of woke, I guess you'd say, and just not being able to find just a clean, happy, joyful entertainment. And I get caught in the social media and the quick videos. And so not realizing it really kind of drug me in. And I was just watching it every day. I kind of got my favorite people I like to watch. But again, it was a lot of the kind of like be prepared, doom and gloom, and all of that. And what I have found out was how that closed my chakras down and really literally locked them up. And how that social media, the just the chaos, the world of chaos in there, how that enters your eyes and ears and mind and thoughts and the images, and how that has a psyche on our chakras, our energetic fields, because the chakras are they're so much bigger than what we give it even credit for, and how much that kind of energy out there can shut a chakra down like that. And so I actually went to my old um, I have an Excel sheet that has all my chakras. It has all my vows in each chakra, and it all has my higher self and lower self. And if you're not quite sure what I mean by all of this, it's just that each chakra energy, like your first, second, third, all the way up, it means something. You like your first chakra is your family, your money, your sense of security, your sense of safety. It is your physical body. It is your physical environment. All of that is first chakra. What you physically are in this, like this is me. This is first chakra for me. I'm in my healing studio. I'm seated in this chair and I'm talking to you. This is all first chakra. This is all here in the now. And so, like, how present are you here in the now? Are you also scrolling something else while listening to me? How present are you in your world at this moment? Also brings us down into the first chakra and helps ground us. Okay. And we go, every chakra is something else. Second chakra is like how I feel about sitting in this chair, being in the studio, doing this live video, sharing with you of my own issues of that locks my energy down, and it has completely energetically kind of shifted my life being in this negative energy. And so each chakra means something. And in each chakra, there is a vow. There's like 3 to 5 vows. But if you ever do like my coaching program, we go through each chakra and we find the main vow that holds you back from really stepping into your truth. So I went through my sheets and I was looking at where I'm like, you know what? I actually have to look at my sheet and see what are my vows and where am I at. And I realized I have a lot of chakras right now that are locked down. And hence why finances is affecting my finances. It's affecting my family's finances. It's affecting um, just the people I engage with. It is affecting a lot that I didn't realize. It's affecting my exercise. It's affecting my nutrition. It's affecting my prayer life. I just I can't. I forget. I truly forget how powerful when these chakras are locked down. how the world just kind of spirals. And I'm not going into a dark night of the soul or anything by any means by that, but I'm just noticing, I'm like kind of going, what the heck is going on? There is no inertia of movement moving forward in my life right now. So I looked at it. So in chakra 2, and my lower self is all about being content to settle and not stepping into my powerhouse. My second chakra has a lot of feeling, a lot of emotion, a lot of creativity. And when I shut down, I'm content to settle. And content to settle is for me not being present, because I have the ability, the powerhouse in me is about some type of leadership, either in family, marriage, business, friends, volunteer work, whatever. It's a sense of leadership, actually, in my second chakra, because it's where my passion is, it's where my creativity is, and it's where I feel the whole house. But when I am content to settle, because there I'm in the worry loop, and I'm content to settle into the devastation or the oh my gosh, or oh my gosh, this is inevitable kind of thinking. Okay. That kind of thinking goes right into my second chakra and goes, and I just stop and I settle and I sit in the mental loop worrying. Am I making sense? Comment below if I'm making sense. Third chakra then goes into my third chakra. I'm in inaction for like 8 weeks, 9 weeks. I would say even longer than that. 12 weeks. I have been like wondering, what am I to do? I'm like sitting, trying to think of something to do creatively for my actual business. I love to create new programs. I love to create a new class. I haven't even done any yoga other than what I teach. So my third chakra, again, once I lose my passion and my feelings, and first chakra, sense of security and feeling safe, then my third chakra shuts down and I go into inaction. That's how I know my third chakra is shut down. And what does that feel like? So when you work with me on coaching, we go into what chakra vowels you're having and how does that feel being in this lower self of yours. Because I'm in my lower self. I'm being settling to content, settling to sit and worry, settling to in action, and in feeling the feeling and inaction all that's about worrying. So as you can follow my chakras through all of this, you can see how they're shut down, and it just progresses where I'm feeling stuck, stagnant, worrying. And then my physical life purpose point, which I don't teach a lot of, is the spiritual points we have in our body. And this physical life purpose is right in right underneath the navel. It's right in between that second and third chakra. It's your physical life purpose. It's like what you're meant to do in this world. It's you're just your essence of who you are, and you can't be anything other than who you are. And that is a spiritual life point right in between the second and third chakra, right below the belly point. And it's very small point, but in there is indecisiveness. So when I am isolating in action, I sit and I spin in my head of indecisiveness, and it affects my physical life purpose of what I'm meant to be doing in this world. Okay, meant to be in this world. It's actually not the doing. The spiritual life purpose is the doing, but the being in this world holds me back, and I'm in indecisiveness. I'm hoping I'm making sense on all of this, but it keeps because I'm worrying about what I'm seeing, hearing, and feeling in the outer world. It isolates me, keeps me in inaction, and gets me indecisive. So there's an aha point that affected me, and that is right at the base of your skull. And it's that point where enlightenment happens. You kind of like, you have that aha moment. That there's actually a spiritual center to keep open so you can keep that. It's not always, we're always out of in and out of balance, but it's that aha. But when it's done, again, when mine's closed, I'm keeping quiet and isolating versus my higher self is a champion. I'm out there speaking, I'm out there learning, I'm out there experiencing life. And the more I experience, learn, and stuff, I understand people. I have an intellect empath that gets people, that gets where you're at, that gets and gets the knowledge and kind of how it affects the people, my clients, my yoga students, my children. I just get it. It's an inner knowing, but it's a sense of intellect. And so, therefore, when I have my aha point open, another spiritual chakra point, it just helps me be a champion where I just zoom in, I laser in and go, this is what's going on, this is what's happening. And people just have then their own aha moment where they're like, oh, you just got that, didn't you? I can feel it, I can sense it, and it shifts. It actually shifts to a point where it changes a person's life. When my aha point is open and I can get you to engage your aha point and you engage, it's a life-changing experience when you can open that up and you just shift instantaneously. Now, does that instantaneously? Yes, it's a sense of awareness. You see it, you take action to shift out of it. But when it's closed, for me, everyone's going to be different. You got to see where your lower self is affecting. I'll go and isolate and keep quiet. I won't. I'll just stay put, so to speak, in my own little world. So also, the inner light point also is another spiritual center, and I can't remember if it's right over by the pineal gland. I can't remember where it is, but it's up in the close to the sixth chakra, because it's, for me, my lower self will take things too seriously. So when I'm hearing all the possibilities of the doom and gloom, I take that too seriously, and I lose my faith and trust in God and faith and trust in myself. And so those particular points, those particular chakra points, those particular spiritual life purpose points, when they're locked up, this is what's happening to me when I'm in the worry loop. When I start hearing, seeing, feeling all of the worldly stuff, the doom and gloom out there, and even in the movies, even watching the Oscars can keep me stuck in there, because I can see, when you know too much, you can't be ignorant, and you kind of see where the subconscious blueprints are kind of hitting everyone that's watching the Oscars in a negative way, even though you're like, oh my gosh, but there's some negativity to that. And when I know the negativity and I see it, I'm just like, dang, I can't even watch the Oscars, because when you have that upper higher self in wisdom, and what I will say, spiritual warfare going on, and you see it happening, it's it you have to rise above it. And my worry loop wasn't allowing me to rise above it. So how did I get out of the rise above it? I'm still working on it. First and foremost, I have locked down my how much I'm spending on social media. I'm really paying attention to how I feel, and what is my action afterwards when I am listening to something. And if I have any instant of negativity pulling me down, I immediately take the action, go, this is not what I want for myself, and I move out of it. But I also pay attention to where I'm feeling. So if I am in the fear mode, the worry mode, and worry to me is, I have to say, worry to me is it's a quiet little mousy little thing that just gets in there, and I don't even recognize that I'm in the worry stage. So I'll backtrack a little bit. Family history is lived with a family of worriers. So the energy that I grew up in was a sense of worriness. And so I just embodied that sense of worriness as just normal. So that's how it sneakily gets into me, because I have to have an outside person just come in and help me see it, because it's very sneaky, and it's an environment I grew up in. So it's just a natural energy for me to just take on, shall I say. So moving out of that is the method meditation, which I have on my website. It is www.amylundberg.com. Go to resources, method meditation. I have it all written out. You can go ahead and do it. Also, I'll just promote Bob Lancer. He does the method meditation on YouTube. You could go in and look for the Peace, Joy, and Abundance one. It's the short, simple one, but it transmutes. It doesn't just take you and think happy thoughts, positive thinking. That is, to me, just a cover up, a nice little fluffy cover up. It's a self-care tip where this go to positive thinking, but it doesn't go in and transmute that energy. So doing the method meditation. I have done the method meditation ongoing, some days all day long. Like, moment I feel out of it, not into my peace, joy, or harmony, I go in and do the method meditation. However, the worry, how it so sneakily comes into my life, I really wasn't aware that I'm completely out of peace, joy, and harmony. Actually, there's a line there. It's kind of fine for me, so I'm pulling myself back out. So here's what I want to share energetically on this point. So as I've been stuck in this worry mode, not realizing I'm stuck in this worry mode, not realizing how my chakras are shutting down and in the deficient mode and holding me back from stepping forth. This is one of the things to help me step forth, is to voice out and use my speaking voice, fifth chakra. But so the energy wise, so what happened? Um, Going and making plans to see my children at times didn't quite work out as planned. Finances, because I have a tie to finance and security, that dried up. I will say, um, not until I realized my mentor, my coach, pointing it out, like, when you're in this worry mode, who wants to come work with you, Amy? Even though you're not talking about it, even though you're not worried in your worry mode when working with clients, that energy will affect your business. So for all of you that are entrepreneurs and you're in that worry mode and you are noticing your things in your business isn't aligning or going as smoothly or flowing for you, check in. Are you in anxiety? Are you melancholy? Are you in depression? Are you in worry? Are you in fear? Are you feeling lack of safety? Are you feeling financial insecurity? All of this different things for entrepreneurs is going to affect when you have those your particular chakras locked up by listening, feeling, and sensing all of this doom. And if you're empath too, this sensing this worldly doom, you got to protect yourself on that too. Will affect you. And as an entrepreneur, the business will be affected because you are your business. You're the energy of it. And I mean, when my mentor brought that to my attention, I started crying because I'm like, this is not, I was just like, then I went into shame. And then I went into the inner critic going, you know better. And again, shutting down all of these. So the method meditation, own energy clearing, working my own chakras. This is working my fifth chakra. Went and finally we did a workout that I haven't done in, like, I would say 10 weeks. And went and got up at 5:30 in the morning and did a workout. So there's a lot going on that you can do. For me, physical exercise will shift a lot for me, but to recognize how squeaky and sly and just that, for me, the worry gets in. So I kind of want to talk about the worry loop. When you're in that head, being indecisive and worrying, how it shuts down the different chakras, see where it's shutting down. If you're wondering where it's shutting down and you're not sure how to find there, just set up a session with me. I'll work through that one with you. But to recognize it, and where are you putting your time, attention, and focus? That's the third thing. Where are you putting your time, attention, and focus? So if I'm putting my time and attention on social media in between times I have time, like washing the dishes and I got it on social media just listening to different things, or I got a little time and I'm going on YouTube or going to go watch a Netflix and I'm watching some shoot 'em up movie or action packed movie or a wokish type stuff, then that will just drain my energy. It'll just pull me down. So what you're reading, what you're seeing, who are the people you're with. Granted, the people I hang with are not at all like that, but interesting. We are bypassing when we want to set dates to meet up. It's not working. And I'm looking at it going, this is an energetic thing. Where is my energy? Because I knew it's with me because I'm in that chaos. I'm filtering it. And another thing that my mentor said too was really interesting that I didn't realize. It is for me entertainment to watch those videos, to see what's going on, to see about the eclipse and the all of that and how it's affecting the United States and and listening to the prophets and what they're hearing is that to me is actually entertaining. And I didn't know that till it was pointed out to me. And I'm like, oh, this type of entertainment that I like is sucking my soul dry and creating the worry loop. So pay attention. I gave a lot of different things here. I hope this was really helpful. At least seeing how important your chakras are, how important it is to know what blocks them, how important it is to know which what you're doing is blocking what chakra, so that you can take action to open that particular chakra up and get back in alignment of being your true self and being your own powerhouse, living your life free from all the doom and gloom out there, because your vibration, your energy, your beliefs, your frequency uprises above it all. I can't emphasize it enough. I've lived it. I've seen energetically how everything blossoms and blooms when we're in alignment with our true self and being our own inner powerhouse, whatever that is for you. And we are aligned with our chakras. And then when the chakras open up, again, a whole nother video aligns with your soul. And when you're with your soul, you're in this inner light, this higher energy that has life flowing for you. Things going smoothly. For some of you, life is flowing beautifully for you. And for others, not so much. So hopefully this was helpful. And if this speaks to you, DM me and see if there's something here I can help support you if that's what you're looking for. Otherwise, leave a comment. And I appreciate all of you. And thank you for taking the time to listen to this whole spiel. But it was important for me to share. It was important for me to see my own issue loop and how sneaky it is, and to share what I'm doing to get back into alignment with myself. And anyways, love all of you. Thank you for watching, and God bless each and every one of you. Amen.